Well, it seems like a lot of Doom posters are about to finally relax and have their concerns somewhat relieved because, well, guess what? NTE has responded to some of the critiques that have been going on with the game right now, more specifically the freebies. And as we all know, in true classic Gacha fan, those matter a lot. So it seems like there was a preferential treatment when it comes to CN and Global. In case you haven't heard, CN has had the game for like a week now, and now we got it today in times of recording this video. Well, the devs seem to have heard some of the criticism because in China they got like a bunch of freebies, right? Which we didn't get, but apparently they gave them those freebies because there were some bugs and stuff that happened. Sound familiar? Remember in Withering Waves when Jian's weapon had like something just in the description over in Japan? We didn't have that problem in Global CN. Only Japan had that problem in the description, and they gave the entirety of the player base like 15 pulls. We had an issue with like the standard pull with the standard banner, and they gave us like a free 5-star selector. Well, the same thing happened to just CN. Now, of course, in true Gacha gamer fashion, you don't just give freebies to one side of the world. This is the worst. We in the worst out here. Equal treatment or nothing. That's right. And of course, well, you know, the devs listened and they put out this announcement. And I also want to talk about some things I've just noticed, man, with the game, because like I just launched the game and I'll be honest, there's a lot to go over. So real quick, just to give you guys the news. Hey appraisers, first a heartfelt thank you for being with us through our launch day. Since the servers went live, we received an incredible amount of feedback suggestions from you. The team is actively looking into them and will continue to follow your feedback closely while rolling out fixes and improvements. We appreciate that. I love gacha games like at the start, especially devs like this that are really like so responsive. You would think you are in DMs on Discord or something. I love that. To help you kick off your adventures in NTE with style, we prepared a few gifts for you. Hitheroo launch reward, Annolith 1600, available in-game on April 30. Now today is April 29, which means it's one more tempo because they just gave us a tempo. I think I just got it for email, and you get another one. I think it's like not even that. I think it's a little more. I think like maybe 12 pulls or something. Because like it's 2200 of the resource. Correct me if I'm wrong. Appraisers who create a character to unlock the mail feature before version 1.0 ends. Okay, so basically at the start of the game, like so long as you're in 1.0, you will get this free tempo. And of course, we have an S-class standard character selection box. Obviously, they're not gonna put Nanali there, but you get to pick a standard unit of your own choice. Therefore, through the welcome banner here, you get to pick one of your choice because they already gave me like free 30 pulls. I just used those. Unfortunately, I couldn't get an early here, but I did get an early here. I got an early here. I don't know if this is normal. I'll be completely honest. I am in true disbelief, man. I am in true disbelief. But I just got a character Nanali first 10 pull. There was this. The gacha system is strange because they have this weird dice game, and I unlocked something called the Rainbow Bridge. And in the Rainbow Bridge, I could spy Nanali over there. And I was like, wait, am I about to get her? And so it rolled, and he just jumped there, and I got Nanali. I don't know what the Rainbow Bridge is. I'm guessing it's early. And in this game, you get to see how the rolls occur. And what I like as well is that you're not always gonna get the same trashy 3-star weapons and stuff. I think you get all kinds of resources, which is very welcome. I'm loving the gacha system in this game because I get to see everything that happens within each and every roll. It's kind of interesting, and you can just skip it. Of course, you not necessarily have to be locked into that animation. Huge shout out to NTE for that, man. Standard character selection box availability is delivered in-game via by mail by May 3rd. So I think the best strategy here is, if you're playing right now, is to obviously you start playing the game, right? You get the character of your choice. I'll be honest, I gotta ask chat who works well with Nanali. I'm assuming G1 because she's wind as well, and plus she's hot. I'll be honest, like these NTE baddies are a little too good looking, man. Have you seen the director? That director character? My God, that's she's like Kafka mixed with some Acheron. Man, them shorts though. But basically, yeah, you're just gonna get one here of your own choice, or look into which characters synergize the best over here, who's the healer, who's the most generic character for you. I'm assuming these might work together well, Sakiri and Bison, because they seem to have the same elements. So like, who knows? Like, there's some research to do in terms of theory crafting and understanding the meta of the game. I think this is a very important time for you to put in some time and research. That's what I'm going to be doing to make sure you pick the right characters that will benefit your account the most. These are valuable choices that will impact your account in the long run, especially like mid-run. Like long run, obviously these characters are going to get washed, but mid-run, this is very important if you really want to keep playing the game going forward. So eligibility, who create a character, unlock the game feature before 1.0. So like, as long as you are having an account in 1.0, you can get this for free. Thanks again for your support and understanding, the NTE team. I want to go over some of the sentiment in the streets right now. We have Blazion here say, never have I seen a character so airhead and cute as Mint in a gacha game, loving the story after a few hours. Dude, Mint, I believe, is stealing the show in terms of how energetic she is. Plus, she has Hu Tao's voice actress, man. I love that voice actress. I don't even know her name, but I love that voice actress, man. She puts in the damn work. Next, we also have we have X-Slice here who's giving like some thoughts here. Just spent $1,000 on NTE's gacha games. Man, that's a good sample. 12 S-rank characters, 1 S-rank weapon, about 625 pulls. Average of 50 to 55 pulls per S-rank, which is pretty solid. Okay. Normal rates are 90 hard pity, 70 soft, average soft pity to get your S rank in 76 to 82. No 50-50, which makes it zero friction for pulling and building. Pity actually exists for this game as long as you want the limited character. The Gacha Monopoly board will look confusing at first, but it's actually well designed. It heavily caters towards gambling casino, but it gives a lot of opportunities for early wins. There it is. That's what happened to me. That's literally what happened to me. There was this rainbow bridge thing. There it is. I think he's showing it. No, I think that's pity. But there it is. I think it's this arrow here. You see this arrow here? Let me pull it up. And there it is. You see this arrow here? If you land in this thing, it triggers the arrow and it just immediately grants you the 5-star, the S rank. And then you get to roll over here and then you go back to the normal casino stuff. So really good stuff. But to be honest with you, the gambling/casino thing is freaking superb. It is currently the best gacha system once you actually dip your feet into it amongst all that has been released. Just confusing at first because it's presented as a board game. 100%. I just put out a tweet myself and a YouTube post because of how excited I was. And the gacha system is definitely the best. Hands down, this is a good... It's interactive. Like, you can lock in within the gacha system. So, what am I going to get? What am I going to get? It's pretty interesting. Wuwa is better for vertical investments since you can buy 1 or 2 copies of the limited character, but for collectors and people pulling for horizontal investment, I think NTE takes the cake. I have no idea what this means. I think this is some of that whale lingo. I don't know what this means, man, but I think maybe he's talking about like the shop where you can buy, the copies directly. I'm not sure. Weapon Gacha is very similar to Enfield. We take that. You know what? I'll take that because me pulling grants me a resource that I can then use to get the weapon for free. So it's like I'm pulling for a character and a future weapon. So like I'll take it. Like people hate that about Enfield. But for me, considering I don't get 6 for every character, it's a win for me. I think if you're free to play / casual that don't get everything, this is good. If you want to get everything, this is bad. I've also seen someone that had somewhat of a negative outlook on the game, which I really want to read out loud. All right, so here he is. We have Legions Gaming saying, already uninstalled NTE. The game's not bad, but it's just not for me. And quite honestly, I'm really just burnt out of open world gacha games. I feel like I have played the same 1.0 patch for the last 6 years every time a new gacha comes out. I'll be honest, the moment I've seen the Amnesia and the MCLs, I rolled my eyes. I'll be honest. Here we go again. Right? There's definitely some form of burnout, I feel like, when it comes to that particular sentiment. Never-ending story. MC has no memories. He said it too! Fuck! That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. It's like, man, really getting sick of this. Me too, man. All the UI... I'll be honest. What surprised me is that the game is obviously a lot like ZZZ, all right? The game is ZZZ, but just open world and somewhat maybe more dynamic. But it's ZZZ. It really... There's like characters that look like HSR characters. There's the elements and stuff. Like if you play other gacha games, especially the Hoyo and Kuro ones, there's a lot of elements you'll recognize. You can see there's a lot of inspiration from it, which is welcome. I'll be honest, I'm not critiquing here. This is a good thing, because when I see it, I'm reminded of other units and it takes me back. It's good. It's good. All the UI looks the same. Okay, we have another UI take, huh? Combat is either exactly like another game or just barely tweaks the combat that other games do. Well, I think the combat seems fine to me right now, considering I'm a casual and I just learned outro skills and stuff. So like, it reminds me of Wuwa a lot, and like ZZZ also. It's like there's that blink, you know. Wuwa doesn't have it, but ZZZ has it. There's that blink, which can dodge, which is pretty good. Boring side quests. Okay, I'm not there yet. Exploration never feels fun. They feel like chores, and I'm just getting really sick of them. I think he's talking about the open world aspect and not just the game here, which is understandable. They all feel the same to me, and honestly, Wuwa might have spoiled me when it comes to these new games. It's the only gacha I care about right now, and that's because I'm invested in the world. Exactly. So there's some sunk cost fallacy there, because like you already know the story, you know everything about it. It's just like, of course, it's easier to keep consuming Wuwa, whilst NTE is a whole new world and whole new type of thematics you have to absorb. And a lot of people, if they see somewhat similarities to something they already have, it's like, wow, it's like you already own something at home and you see it at the store. This one might be better, but it's like we already have that at home in a way. You're not as let's just say excited to get one at the store when you have something at home. But if you don't, you take that immediately. They all feel the same to me, and honestly, I saw that one, sorry. But trying to get a new one of these games just feels impossible. One open world gacha game is more than enough for me, dude. I'm going to make a video about talking about my issues with gacha right now and why I'm getting burnt out this weekend. I think it's time for a change. Hey, 100%, man, 100%. So yeah, man, I think this is a W all in all. I feel like the sentiment when it comes to the gacha system is pretty darn good for me. I mean, I kind of locked out. Obviously, there might be some bias here. I kind of locked out here. But all in all, I feel like the casino system and all that creates some level of interactivity that's very welcome, because like the gacha system sometimes is like just, okay, click, purple, skip, click, purple, skip, right? But this one, you never know. You never know. So it's like you can actually look at how the rolls are going. Oh, by the way, you can pull pulls. That happened. Like I pulled the standard pull in the... So I rolled a 10 pull in the standard banner, and you get a pull for free. They just... Hey, here's a poll. Pulling polls is crazy. And yeah, also the NTE team immediately responding to criticisms that players have when it comes to freebies and stuff. I think we're in decent hands, well, especially at the start. We all know how the song and dance goes. There's no 50-50 as well, which is always welcome. So yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you excited for NTE right now? How do you feel about the devs' responses to the entire situation going on right now? And yeah, be seeing you.